Okay, hi Janice.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, Janice.
Hello.
Um, so I'd like to call the meeting to order at 5:31 and just acknowledge that Joanne isn't with us tonight. So let's do a roll call for who's present. We can start there. Um, so, yeah.
Do we go in
I've,
alphabetical order?
Yeah.
Susan Gomberg here.
Janice Gray here.
Millinger here.
And Linda Ava Scott here. So Joanne, Susan and I chatted a moment before we started, and just wanted to say that if if the thunderstorm really comes on, that we might stop and reconvene at another time. Just so no, we're not anxious about that. So shall we consider the minutes for the June 9th meeting? We have a motion to approve, please.
This is Gomberg. I move we approve the minutes of the June meeting.
Janice Gray seconds. Are we supposed to say as presented or is it?
Well, first we'll say, does anyone have any comments?
Okay.
So no, there being no comments, shall we do a roll call vote? And yes, the motion could be as presented. I'm so sorry. Yes.
I just wasn't sure.
Yeah, as presented. Yeah, you're right, Janice. Sorry. So we're okay to fix the motion to say as presented? Yes?
Mhm. Yep.
Okay. Okay, so roll call vote.
Gomberg votes we accept them. Aye.
Gray, aye.
Millinger, aye.
And Scott, aye. Okay, so I have a financial update which, okay, so based on the accountant's most recent balance for our grant, we have $3,256.61. Now, I can't tell from that balance what June invoices have been paid. So this is an estimate now, and I will ask Gail Weiss, our accountant, for what is what's called a condition on account, so I can see what we've expended, so I have a more accurate number for our next meeting. So anyway, we since our last meeting, $480 for strength training classes. And this would be through the end of June. 280 for yoga classes. 1,070 for Zumba and museum passes. So Zumba was $400, excuse me, math problem. And the museum Mass Mocha was $250 and Magic Wings $420, which we agreed on last meeting. And then tell me if you're okay, Susan. You okay?
I'm fine. Mhm.
Okay.
Yep.
And then $180 for the June foot clinic, which was we paid two $30 balances and two $60 balances. making $180. Okay, Susan?
So two $30 balances, and what was the other?
Two $60 balances.
Two $60 balances.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So there were two $30 balances and two $60 balances?
Yes.
Okay,
Mhm.
gotcha. Thank
Yep.
you.
And that leaves approximately $1,246.61 remaining in our FY 21 grant.
Twelve
Say that again?
46.
Sorry.
1,000,
1246.61.
yes, 246.61. Yep.
Thank you.
Janice?
I was asking, I was trying to catch that number also.
Oh, okay.
And
Okay.
I overspoke, Susan, I apologize.
No problem.
So that's what it is. And as I said, I will ask Gail for a report so that I can provide a more accurate update at the next meeting regarding our balance. And so right now we don't have any, it's too soon to have any information regarding our FY 22 grant. And I know that we were going, well, never mind about that. Stop. I'll stop. So for clinic update, at our last meeting, we agreed to continue the home visiting program through the end of August. I wrote to the Board of Health and it took a bit, but anyway, nevertheless, Susan Gomberg and I are going to meet with the Board of Health during their June 21st meeting.
July 21st?
I mean, yes, thank you, July.
Mhm.
July 21st. So we'll have a report for the next meeting.
Have a time on that meeting yet, Linda?
No, Susan. What Catherine Hilton wrote to me is that when it gets closer, she'll give us a time and send us the link.
Okay.
Okay, so
Thank you.
you know, once I receive that through our COA email, I'll forward it on to you.
Okay, thank
I
you.
do know their meeting starts at 7, so it'll be, you know, sometime after that.
All right.
Okay. Ooh, my lights just blinked. So
It's very dark here
yes,
all of a sudden.
Yep.
okay.
Dark to the west.
All right.
I can just see the east, so dark all around.
Yeah. All right. We'll keep going. And if something happens, then you know, I'll write to everybody and we'll figure out another time to meet. Okay. So survey update on mailing. I finally sent the mock up to Ken, and Ken Adams at Adams Direct Mail Services, and he wrote back a long email, some of which I didn't understand, but I forwarded to Janice.
Yep. You want me to pick up?
Yes, please.
Okay, so I just want to give some background on this. Whoops, wrong window here. There we go. On this self-mailer, it was only to save money. Just, I'm not wedded to it. I was
Yeah.
trying to avoid us having to have Ken print a survey on, say, regular 8.5 by 11 paper, then put it in an envelope that he'd have to address and mail, and maybe inside of that, another envelope addressed to us. I was just trying to save costs.
Mhm.
So that's what the reason for the self-mailer was. And as I said, and this is one reason I wanted Ken to look at it.
Yeah.
Was I haven't done anything like this in a very long time. And in fact, I have not done anything exactly like this ever, with a mailing flap going to the respondent and then a tear off piece a tear off piece to the respondent and then a flap that would fold over and come back to us. So anyway, so Ken had some issues with it. And he said, the layout would have to change, blah, blah, blah. It is not mailable the way it's designed. It was years ago, but the post office changed the rules years ago, which made me feel a little better about things. One of the things he suggested was, I mean, he was going to talk me through how I didn't have the mailing panels quite in the right place or orientation. I thought I did, but big deal. And he even said, your designer is not going to be happy. Well, I can fix it, just tell me what you want. But what he said was, it could be on an 11 by 17, like your newsletter, that would travel through the system better. I don't think that's necessary, but this is for us to figure out. So we were talking about not doing this thing until September at the earliest anyway.
Yeah.
So frankly, I was away all weekend. I did not sit around and play with it. I did not contact him. I see no reason to, because although now that we know that our balance is $1,246.61, maybe, I don't know. I don't know, it would certainly be a hell of a lot simpler for the recipient if it were a regular 8.5 by 11 piece of paper. The survey would fit on there without all the mailing instructions and all that in an envelope.
Yeah.
And we would be more likely to get a response if we included an envelope addressed to us. But that will add to the expense.
Mm-hmm.
Is it worth it? I don't know. That's not
Right.
for me to decide.
Right.
So that's my not terribly helpful nutshell response to the whole Ken thing, with a little background of why I did it the way I did. That's all.
Susan?
Okay, so let me clarify this for me. If we did it that way, the self-mailer, would it be cheaper?
I don't know. Ken would want me to redesign it.
Yeah,
And he's also suggesting a larger piece of book.
I think that
What do you want to do, folks?
I would
Well,
like to adjourn.
okay, all right. So how about this? We don't have anything. We had a couple of other things to do, but do you want to try to meet in 2 weeks, or do you want to wait till August?
like waiting till August is okay by me.
Yeah, neither of these things is urgent.
Yeah,
We could
Okay.
even, if we have our estimates on time, it could be considered a housekeeping matter, and we could send them to you by email, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not going to worry
Okay.
about our
Okay.
time estimates. We can
Okay.
take that up at our next meeting. And Susan Millinger asked for time for a report on the aging.
yeah, aging and dementia-friendly communities. They were accepted by AARP, and so they had a little celebration for a half hour, which I attended. But I can write it to you.
Okay.
And we can talk about it at the next meeting. It's not a big no rush.
Okay. All right. So I think that so we can carry everything over to our next meeting. So do we have a motion to adjourn? Yeah, because of a impending thunderstorm.
And so moved.
Janice Gray seconds.
Seconded.
Okay.
Oh.
All right, let's make a roll call vote.
Gomberg, yes.
Gray, yes.
Millinger, yes.
And Scott, yes. Thank you, everybody. And all right, we'll
Bye-bye.
reconvene in the new, in August.
Okay.
Okay,
Bye-bye.
thanks.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye, y'all. Good luck with the storm.
Yes, bye.